Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure that shit is.
When you play hard.
Hey yo.
Fucking Twitch ads, so I could just get the live feed up.
Yeah. Speakers. No device would be no. Weird. Starting student. Background music. See. Weird. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure shit out at the moment.
Technical difficulties.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Well, I guess we'll just leave it like this. I don't.
Chaos reigns. Chaos reigns.
Right.
Oh my god.
No, that's not what I want either. What the? I don't. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing. I had to reset my OBS up a little bit, so I'm like confused.
Oh, that's not good.
It is what it is, I guess. Or maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna. Let me just delete this.
And delete this. Yeah, I don't know. I think Izu helped me set up some audio shit before, so I don't know what he did, but it's like I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Oh goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna move you right there, buddy. Alright, hold on. Let's just game. Game will be a Satoini. Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Alright, well, let me just start game and see what happens. Sorry, chat, technical difficulties and all that. Oh god, why does it look like that? Oh lord.
What? Oh no. Oh god.
Why does it look like that? I don't know why it looks like that. Well,
Chat, we are a witness to this. We're just kind of a witness.
I guess it's just like this, but I have to raise you and lower the game audio. Oh, you're all the way up. That's real helpful. That's
shit.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know what Izu did to set up my audio, but I mean, I guess it's as low as it gets. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody can hear you okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let it. Pray to whatever deity or thing you worship that I can come through well. Or if you don't worship a deity, just be optimistic, I guess. I don't know.
I guess that's one way to go about it, I suppose. No, you stop that. You stop that. Stop. There we go. Okay.
No!
I'm just trying to move shit. That's all I'm trying to do.
Fucking start! God damn it!
Oh my god. Alright, fine. I will start, I guess. But you'll hang out right in front of me. And I guess we'll just continue game. Hi chat, welcome back to Ace Attorney.
Hello.
We'll be trying to finish shit today, I guess. Or
Trial time. We're gonna make this cowboy say yeehaw. I think.
I guess.
Ah, we're back.
Oh my god.
It's been 15 years. Very well.
Yeah.
Let's take another look at that security tape. What the fuck are we proving or disproving or whatever? I forget.
Not a fucking clue in the world. I could not tell you.
They'll probably tell us.
Yeah, one can imagine.
But this is Ace Attorney, so who knows?
Right. Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Very well. Let's take yet another look at the security tape.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker by putting away the white cloth, or to put away the white cloth.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was just moving shit. Okay.
Yep. Please show us why the witness had to open his locker. Okay, why did the witness have to open his locker?
We literally did this already, didn't we? Am I crazy?
It's what's different, and it's why the witness had to open the locker.
Oh. I guess. Wouldn't it?
Not that.
Okay.
Because that's the glove. Or maybe it is the glove.
Didn't we point out the glove already, though?
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking of. Do. Bum bum bum.
Because we pointed this out already?
Yeah, that was the thing we pointed out. That was different.
Okay. I don't know, man. What are we looking for? I don't know.
Brain.
I don't know, man. What do you have to say?
Alright, partner.
You're fucking wrong. That's what
You fucking idiot. You idiot. You really want to know the reason why I had to open my locker?
Why? Oh my. Oh
So I
my
could stuff you in there.
Lord.
Jesus.
Whatever you
Man.
say, home slice. Huh?
I'm sure the world would be a better place with you sent off to the boneyard.
Unfortunately, unsolved cases can't be stored in the evidence room. Now I'm an unsolved case? What? that's
Damn.
That's why
Alright.
Marshall had to open his locker. The
Now
unexpected
let's think.
Officer Jake Marshall, I think he said this already, but I just wanted to, like, okay, yeah.
After the crime, then after the crime was committed, opened his own locker for some unknown reason. The fact,
The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside.
What is this piece of cloth?
Perhaps the video is the key to— okay, so yeah, this is literally just what we went through again.
Okay.
Oh, to wipe the blood off?
Uh.
Cause... Hold on. Cause... I feel like Meekin's... No... Weird. The only thing I can say is just like when Meekins and
I guess maybe just try the. You could try the blood on his jacket.
What blood?
Ready. Pause. Or wait. Oh wait, just wait. Play.
Like there?
There, yeah. Try that.
Okay, I guess. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet.
Yet. What?
However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled out a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood.
Bloody white coat!
bloody white, that is.
Bloody white coat!
You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker.
That's not bad, partner.
Indeed.
Now then, Officer Marshall. Are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all.
Girl, you shouldn't be underestimating anybody. You should just be telling the fucking truth because you're under oath on a witness stand.
Yeah, you're in court. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth.
Dots.
2 years ago. You were only half as persistent then as you are today. We all wouldn't have to be here now would we?
Officer Marshall.
All right. Seems the time has come.
For you to fucking tell the truth? Jesus Christ. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Just move it a little. Just get out. Just get out.
Okay. Okay, we're good. Marshall's confession.
Just fucking move it, man. Come on, you just fucking get in there. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. Stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. Planned to take out the evidence. Wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. And managed to escape. Which areas wouldn't be caught on camera.
To answer your question, Theo, I don't know if they put you under oath in Japan. Doesn't make sense if they would, I guess, because they're clowning on Japanese court systems, but it's also Japanifornia, so, like, it's
Japan America, exactly.
Yeah.
There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15.
5:15. Oh, that's it, I guess.
About 2 years ago, I drank all the sodas in the break room at the police office. Everyone got really mad and I got kicked off the force because fuck you. I'm not even joking. That was on my paper.
Because
So the supposed victim is really you.
But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be?
That was just the Mountain Dew code red I had, don't worry. But Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand, so that could have also been it too. I don't know, red 40 in blood gets very syrupy. My guess is that he is the donor.
Oh my god. It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Alright. Here we go, I guess.
Here we are. Alright.
When you say it, you mean...
Do you even have to ask, partner?
The Sline incident. 2 years have passed since that case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transferal that day.
Not if I have anything to do with it. That incident's not over.
But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room?
When a case is closed, only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I want to have a look at it myself one more time. No matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone else says, partner. That case is mine.
But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it?
That was my last chance. That's why.
Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman?
I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transfer. Or I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere.
So you did it to fool the security camera.
And a detective's ID card? I stole that morning of the incident.
So that really was why Goodman started filling out that lost item report.
I returned his ID card.
I returned it,
Left
so
it
I
on the-
so I
I
left
left it
it
on the
on
floor
the
of the-
ground. That's me returning a wallet, by the way. I'm returning an ID card by leaving it for the public to pick up.
It's not stealing, it's just borrowing forcefully.
Oh hey Izu, thanks for the raid. What's up, bud?
Hey, hello chat room. Hello added people from Izu's chat room that are now in our chat room.
Indeed. What's up?
I lived it on the. Ooh, yeah, you do what you do. Now, no, I usually hunt these deer, but you know what? I'm gonna let the deer talk.
I'm tired as hell. Me too, Izu. Me too. That's why I told Jake I could only stream like either till the end of this trial or an hour in, whatever comes first.
Exactly.
The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. If you're confused as to why I'm live today, it's because me and Jake moved Ace Attorney from Friday to Wednesday just this week because I got plans screwed up. Or I've been so overbooked. I've been trying to...
Hey, Delia.
Yeah, I've been trying my best.
It's been a struggle for both of us, so we had to move it a lot.
Yeah, but we're doing Ace Attorney today, and then I'll be off of stream on Friday. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. Wait, it's Wednesday.
What do you mean, partner? What do you mean, partner? I'm actually serious. It sounded like you were gonna say something, and you got cut off by two heavenly voices. I didn't know what happened there.
I mean the fingerprint-activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. Hi, Ouija. How are you?
Hello. Hello.
Hi. I'm doing all right. We're just a little EB. But he could because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall. You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off.
A knife? No!
No!
Let's just say I was a little surprised. So like every God-given American's right, I pulled out my concealed carry weapon to defend myself. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone that would actually come during that short time.
Yeah.
Officer Meekins certainly is a 1 in a million type of person.
And has a 1 in a million type voice. Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Mistaking a detective for an intruder and demanding shown his ID.
I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year. When did Edgewood get so much influence? In America,
Anyway, he threw himself.
In America, he'd be shot dead by Meekins. Real though, real.
I know. Anyway, he threw himself at me, and we kissed lightly, and you know, it was a fun time for all of us. I shared some family memories and all that stuff. Sorry it had to turn out that way, but you know what? I'm happy it did. Did me knocking him out and everything.
By the way, what happened to your knife?
Oh, you mean this one?
Dots. I don't know what to say.
Huh, so you knocked Officer Meekins out and...
So you did your research beforehand.
Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner.
I want to kiss slightly. He's a cute cowboy, says CEO.
Well, thank you. I didn't think it would make a difference, though. Security tape is erased every 6 hours.
Every ... 6 hours.
If I was gonna say it, but I was held back by some force. I don't know what the hell happened. If I would have gone as planned, no footage would have been left.
Goodness. However, you bloodied your coach in your struggle with Officer Meekins.
Someone was in the security room when I came out. Jig would have been up. Yeah, I just opened my locker and stashed it in there.
What was Officer Meekins doing during that time?
What else? He was sleeping like a baby. I put him in the old honk shoe, if you know what I mean.
The honk shoe. Me. Honk shoe. Me.
Got with that. So what you're saying on that day? There wasn't any murder in the evidence room.
The blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place. Oh my god.
It's called assault. It's not a murder, you fucking idiot.
Hey, are you fucking kidding me?
Something besides murder in this universe? Oh, what a shocker. What are you, blind?
Jesus Christ.
What are you, blind? The victim shown on that tape is me. Yet I'm not dead yet, partner.
So, you stole the evidence from the locker.
Actually, no, I didn't.
Interesting. Why not?
When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone. What? Mr. Edgeworth, where is that evidence?
It's still missing, Your Honor. Sorry, I'm an EP boy, and I am falling asleep on the stand because this fucking cowboy motherfucker won't stop talking.
Well, sorry that the sounds of my smooth, dulcet voice make you weak and weary. Maybe come to a saloon, grab a drink, and relax. Turn on the radio. Would you like am or from?
Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Oh, Edgeworth, your yawn is contagious. I'm also yawning. Oh, Edgeworth, we were made for each other. Just walks over to and then makes out. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing?
Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm also free, whether or not to decide to answer.
Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer? This is no small offense. Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution.
Well, you did that shit to Gumshoe multiple times for just fucking up once in a while. He is living on rocks and stones. He's living on that soup fucking... What is it? That rock soup they serve as street food.
Poor Gumshoe.
Like I said.
Poor puppet man.
Poor Bubby. Like I said, this isn't your case. This one is mine. And if I have to go down to rock soup, I will do it. I don't care. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with.
He's got some balls on
The
him.
witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more.
No! I don't want to hear more!
Can't just forget the SL9 incident. You know why?
I don't want to know why!
Press me. I'm basically begging for it. Little old me. I want to talk. I want to talk. Look at my little old me with my cowboy hat, my poncho.
But that case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? Let's move this along.
That's the reason the evidence wasn't stored in the evidence room. Because this has been there. It's been there. It's out.
I like how he could have answered this 30 minutes ago. Me too, CO. I wish he did. I fucking wish he did. Anyway, Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. The cowboy is edgy. That's a way to phrase that.
Cowboy edging his confession.
Elging is crazy.
Elging?
I can't breathe. What?
Chat room, you're despicable. Why would you think of such things? I love you all.
One thing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence.
I remember the Joe Dark case. It involved serial murders, didn't it? I didn't intend to complain about how it turned out. There's something that still bothers me. Some went down at that trial. Something no one will talk about.
I see.
What happened? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Dots. Why is he so concerned with that incident? Maybe I should present him with what I think his real reason is. I had a feeling we'd wind up here sooner or later. Everyone involved here is related in some way to that case. I better take another look at the files. Okay,
I guess on that. Okay, go to that last one because I think that's where we're gonna have to present.
Yeah.
Okay. Present. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the files. Were those files there? Check them.
Joe Dark, crime, serial murder, sentence, death. Victims. Oh,
Neil Marshall. There we are.
yeah,
Yep.
I forgot his brother died. Jesus Christ.
His brother died.
Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the Slime incident.
Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner.
Whatever you say.
As we all know, it is the quenchiest.
The quenchiest and apparently hallucinatory. I mean, at least according to fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Sokka was on a ride on that shit.
I have the Slime incident file right here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here.
Exclamation point.
In a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall, are you related to this man? L. Edgeworth, looking sweaty. Oh my god.
These weak arms are indeed heavy.
Mom spaghetti. I never had a mom. I only had a dad. Neil Marshall.
Well, that's too damn bad. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the name.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
2 years ago.
I don't give a fuck about. Oh, okay. Well.
Trauma. You received the same lousy prosecutor award you got.
Yeah.
What? A prosecutor?
He must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled this line case before I did. Oh, shit.
That's right. He was killed. Case fell into your hands.
It sure did.
But what's his relation to you? He was my brother.
Oh, he even took his hat off.
He was investigating the murders with Damon Gann and the deputy chief of police. Or the deputy chief of police. I can't talk. I'm sad. It's my brother.
It's my brother.
The group of detectives I was a part of worked under them. That include my brother.
My brother.
We were desperate to prosecute their killer there. And then Joe Dark, who I know some people on the internet will say that he can ruin me, which I reply, what the fuck, he's a serial killer. And then my brother fought Joe Dark, and then my brother was killed. It was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That's all we needed. Because my brother, he was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed. At least according to the public records. What do you mean? You kept saying my brother. My brother can be killed by Joe Dark.
Can you be killed by Joe Dark?
You know, if I learned my voice a little too much with the Western accent, it sounded like Joe Dirt. It was my guy with a mullet instead of that old man. But I knew my brother better than everyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight.
And that's it. That's your reason for your insane actions. Also, this might be a tragic story to you, but it is utterly boring to me, and I would rather be in bed.
Well, fuck you. I'll talk about my brother. Because there's more. My brother did than what the records say. And Morrison, my brother. But no matter how much try had it, can't fool me.
Dots.
Well, Dots. At least one thing's for certain. You are a complete fucking psychopath, Jake Marshall. You shall be put to death. Now we know what happened in the police department, though. That's probably the best thing.
LEP time. Soon for me, Sio. Soon I shall eep. That was the last day the Slime case could be reopened. Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. Exclamation point. The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office. This fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It's gotta be more than just that.
So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime...
Yeah. Go on.
That means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one.
Which, in turn, means only one person could have committed this crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department.
Seems to me this boy's got the draw on you, partner.
Edgeworth is infecting me with his yawns. I'm tired too, man. All of the mysteries of the police department have been resolved.
Oh, fuck, it's happening to me.
Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Sky. And the testimony of one Miss Angel Star is completely incontestable. If you have a response, make it a single word or less. Dots?
Didn't we contest her thing multiple times?
Yeah, she was also fucking lying. And wasted our time on the goddamn stand, much like her fucking boyfriend. And bow. I rest my case.
It seems this trial has reached its conclusion. There is no room to doubt or doubt.
Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I can go home and go bedtime. Betty bedtime. Thank you, Mr. Wright. I didn't need to waste my time. Disproving the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty.
Now that time for the verdict has arrived, the court finds the defendant.
Objection! Hold it.
Hold
Emma.
it.
Yeah, hold it. Your Honor, wait.
Emma.
The defense has an objection. A scientific blah 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 blah. Actually. Right?
What do
Just
you
get Jake
mean?
Marshall in the background, just like, shut the fuck up, please. I want to go home.
What do you mean, right?
Mr. Wright. Are you this girl's guardian?
Legally, no. So don't lump her in with me.
Just- I got enough people I'm guardian over.
Right.
At least not yet.
Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking is for a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth, please.
Dots. I don't want to leave any loose ends. Oh. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. Oh. Oh, Edgeworth. He's a good boy.
Edgy,
He's a good
wedgy.
boy.
Edgy, wedgy, my little baby man.
I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the slide incident referred to the Joe Dark killings.
Now that she mentions it, the names of both Sky Sisters were in that file.
But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So, I knew his fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing, the other handprint.
You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker?
But no fingerprints were found on the print. Sorry, that came out less. That came out less coherent and more.
You're good.
No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, actually, I'd be sure to find a clue. So I ran over there and looked at it again.
So did you find something?
No.
Huh.
Sorry. I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all.
Dots.
Dots.
Is that all?
Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student.
And I'm just an attorney.
But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. And if we don't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can save Lana, it's you.
Me? Oh boy.
Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright.
That was 3 minutes? I guess it was in real time.
With regard to the incident, the police department. Does any reasonable doubt remain?
It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this?
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry I can't be more of use. But still.
I'm not purposely counting the clock. It seemed like 3 minutes in real time, okay? Jesus Christ.
If you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be...
Please, Wright. Answer my question. We don't have all day.
Yes. Edgeworth and Phoenix need to go lie down in bed together.
They need to lie down and kiss and have a good time and kiss.
Real. Yes, Your Honor. If I've ever needed to concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing? I
object.
I mean, wasn't fucking Marshall, like, wearing gloves?
The Badger was covering it, I think.
Hmm. If I was both of those men, I'd kiss myself. That's wild.
On God.
Real shit, though.
Self-kiss.
Real shit. This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. Nuh-uh. The only thing that seems clear is that you're grasping, Mr. Wright.
You've been staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them?
Dots, yes, this is strange.
take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing.
Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn on there? Uh-huh. Yes, something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. Grasping is a glove hint. Analytic.
But a spray to defense isn't simply trying to buy time. Sorry I interrupted you. I had to talk, because I'm an old man with a beard and a robe and a hammer,
No,
which
you're
is
good.
called a gavel.
You're good.
I'm
man.
important.
You are.
Trust me. I am judge.
I am.
Impress me and convince me, or you die of legal fees. Not by any corporal punishment, just by the amount of money you will tank.
Oh my god.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
With all this evidence here, there's gotta be something I can use.
The question is, which item can provide something missing in the floor plans? The badger!
The badger.
Badger! Badger!
Badger, 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 badger.
Okay. What about that piece of plywood?
The blue badger, mascot of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof. Also,
Alright, did you have some of my cactus juice? What the fuck is happening here?
Jesus Christ. CO says judge, jakery, and executioner.
Yeah, that's, if you want, fucking 10 out of 10. Good, congratulations, you win. Congrats.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Sorry, I was in the middle of a laughing fit. My laugh raises with my I don't know what I'm going for there. Please
Loud noises!
please look at the floor plans at the crime scene. The blue badger is not here.
The blue bladder.
The blue bladder. So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime scene. Ah. Well. Jesus.
Well, what?
You're a fucking dumbass. Yeah, that's right. So so long as the blue badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot on the locker.
So that means, just exactly what does that mean? Please help.
It means it can't be done.
What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found on that locker.
Don't look at me. I didn't put it there.
Mr. Wright, think it through scientifically, actually.
Emma.
On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the blue badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker.
So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the blue badger was brought in.
Just one moment. I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom.
Balderdash.
I use those words. I'm old. I have a beard.
Yes, he would be a fucking boomer. But just Edgeworth and Phoenix like looks straight to him, stares at him, and just points at him. Boomer! Boomer!
Boomer!
Boomer!
Boomer!
It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time... Oh my god. Fucking fast forward at you, bitch! I'm over this. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. Ooh! That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim.
The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. When did the first incident occur?
To summarize, the defense claims that prior to Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who was posing as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in that evidence room.
The event room.
Event room.
That's right. The blood mark on the locker proves that it was in the event room.
Yes, sir. Very well, then tell us. When did this first incident of evidence occur in the event room? As per Edgeworth said, proof must be presented now, please.
Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that.
Now then, will the defense please present its evidence? Now. What shows when the first crime took place?
Hold on. No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that. Go back.
All right.
This one. Who the fuck is 77777?
Exactly.
And we know,
Put it in.
Yeah, and we know that fucking asshole stole Bruce's ID card. So take that. If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required.
An ID card? Oh! The ID card record!
Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at 4:50. Yep.
Let's see here. 4:50 p.m. The crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m. Ah! Ah! Bah! Oh! Oh! Miles Edgeworth, just what have you done? Never would have figured you had the nerve, boy.
Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me.
Nope, ain't getting it.
Just because you and your asshole girlfriend think prosecutors suck does not mean that you can just make me a murderer and get away from it.
But I'm afraid I don't understand the evidence either.
It's clear from the luminol test that the blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice that blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible.
That would mean the crime must have taken place before Edgeworth entered the evidence room.
Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card remaining. 77777777.
Talk about a lucky number. Wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room?
He fucking did it. Oh my god.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer.
Wow.
That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 77777777.
Mr. Edgeworth, please look into this ASAP. Find out whose ID number 777777777.
Error.
That's one
Error.
seven shutting down.
Shutting.
Error,
Rebooting.
error, error, shutting down. Da na na na. That's 17 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card, at least at present. What?
Explain yourself, son.
The ID number 7777777 belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity. Which is so fucked. That's such a stupid-ass law. But that's ridiculous. Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority.
An official charge filed against the executive is accepted.
An official charge.
You're all alike, aren't you? Your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor's office operates.
Your brother used to be a prosecutor. What is your deal? What is your damage? I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. I agree.
Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask a question.
Yes.
No, not to you. To her, the defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive.
Alana? Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course we've looked up her ID number, and it's not 7777777.
Don't play for me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident. The slime incident. Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. That trial 2 years ago, did you really use only legitimate evidence?
Do you need the witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor?
I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth.
2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for the trial. At the time,
Occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did.
Thoughts exclamation point.
Lana.
I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law.
Defendant! Just what are you saying? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor.
To answer your question, Jinx, the game is it's fine, I guess. We have not even talked to Trump in a hot minute because this asshole has been on the stand for the past 3 streams.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we haven't really seen Star or fucking whatever the fuck. I don't even know. I'm tired.
I'm pretty sure Star isn't even in the trial now.
Right. I don't think she is either.
During that trial 2 years ago. Did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look at me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you didn't!
Dots. I don't have to, Officer Marshall.
Oh. Exclamation point. Why won't you answer him?
Drastic crimes require drastic measures.
Hmm.
That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
But Lana...
Even if it involved forging evidence.
Bet you committed to a crime! See? That's what I'm talking about.
No. No!
Order!
Rabble,
Order!
rabble, rabble,
Order!
rabble, 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 rabble.
Lana's remarks caused such a stir. The chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. Conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day.
Watermelon.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
We have a place to save. Me too, brother.
Fuck!
Oh my god.
God!
Oh my god. Anyway. Yep, that's where I'm calling it, chat. Oh my
Yay.
fucking god.
For E.
Ugh. Right. God damn it. No. Alright, well, this was fun. We finally don't have to fucking deal with Jake Marshall anymore. Tired, drink a Red Bull. Girl. Girl, if I could drink a Red Bull and then fucking live my life as normal, I would. But I would... Oh my god. But yes, since we streamed Ace Attorney today, we will not be streaming it on Friday, and we will resume next Friday, assuming that everything is good and fine and dandy. Tomorrow we will continue with Undertale Genocide, and then Friday I will have off for stream. I will have off from stream. And next week is June! Next week is when we start our nostalgia month, guys. We get to start. Oh, should I do a poll? Let me do a poll. Yes. Well, so the poll that I want to do is, let's see, here is I am going to be playing one of the horror JRPGs. Well, 4 of the JRPGs next month, but I need to start with one of them. So, which one would you guys like to see me start with? We are going to say, let's see, we have Mad Father, Misao, and both of those games have remakes, I'm pretty sure. Ebe, and what's the, Witch's House. The Witch's House. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's fine. Like, deal or no deal. Oh my god. JRPG in June 1st. Alright, ready? Help me, chat. Help me. I'm gonna, 2 minutes is fine. 2 minutes is fine. Which horror JPRG in June 1st? So, yes, ideally, I will be playing all 4 of these games next month. However, I need one to start with. So, what would chat like to see first? Engie Papa. Well then. I mean, not like there's many people here. There's 3 votes, and there's 4 people here in total. Damn it, we didn't tie. Well, it looks like we are starting with father of Mads. Mads of fathers. Many fathers that are mad. Angie papas. So, so we will start with Mad Father. And then at the end of Mad Father, I will run a poll with chat yet again and go straight from Mad Father to either Misao, Ebe, or Witch's House, depending on what chat chooses. So we will deal with that in a few weeks when we finish Mad Father. However, for now, I will bid y'all adieu. We are actually going to raid, considering we have 4 people in chat. So we will raid. Have lots of fun, and I shall see y'all tomorrow for Undertale Genocide. Adios, pallies. Adios. Thank you, Vod, thank you for watching. Chat, thank you for watching. Jake, thank you for joining. And let's go raid, chat. Have fun. Adios. See y'all tomorrow for Undertale murder and all that. Goodbye, Pookies. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Get out. All right, 5 people ready to raid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adios, chat.